Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Hi, I'm Don Oshman, Editor-in-Chief of HideNet Publications, and it's time for the Sunday HideNet Weekend Review. A lot went on this week because of the APLF in Hong Kong. At the fair in Brazil, Ronald Guel reports, and our managing editor, Vera Dordick, was also at the fair in Hong Kong, that the Brazilian TR1 was trading between 85 and 90, and there's a lot of pressure to get it down to 80 cents, but it didn't happen. Some buyers are waiting, some people had to pay 85, a few at 90, but the APLF Asia Pacific Leather Fair did not make it clear what's going to happen to the market. Buyers seem to be waiting, as they are for other selections, other origins, thinking the market's going to come down, but there's no bresh, no burn, no fire for them to buy, or so it seems. Also in Hong Kong, Italy and Brazil signed the sustainability certification agreement, which is very positive for the industry. And Brazil's footwear exports fell in the first 2 months. Ronald reports that. In Chile, meat production and slaughter dropped, and the first edition of Footwear Leather Fashion Trends for Ecuador was held in Ecuador. And SAPICA, S-A-P-I-C-A, held its 78th edition in Mexico. And Faurecia formally opened its second facility in Guanajuato. I can't say that. I'm not going to go there. Guanajuato, in Mexico. I should know that. I live 200 miles from the Mexican border. Anyway, in the UK this week, and also in the rest of Europe, Andrea Gualda reports that British 36 and ups were down to 120 pounds, $1.20 per kilo, which is 5 cents off last week. North German cows sold for $1 in euros. Sold for $1.10 per kilo in euros. And Northern Italian cows sold in euros for $1. Too many per kilo. Too many bulls are on the market to get any kind of increase, but the bull market doesn't go down because the automotive people rely on them and can keep up with about all that's produced. Andrea reports that raw stock week 11. Everybody was excited to go to APLF, but now nobody wants to take any risks because they think it's risky if the market goes down. Sounds like the post-lineal period, where the market has slowly gone down all over subsequent. And that seems to be what's happening after APLF, be it in Brazil or Europe or wherever. In Germany, Adidas was doing very, very well. Reported that. And in France, Yves Saint Laurent had over $1.5 billion in sales. And Mercedes-Benz beats the competition, leading the brand on the premium segment of the market. And they use a lot of leather, although not 100% leather, which upsets me. They have a thing called MB leather, which is another fabrication and bastardization, if you will, of the term leather. I was in a hamburger restaurant the other day, and they had a little thing that says, all our hamburgers come from vegan cows. Vegan cows? Does they give meat to cows from some other cow? Well, I'm biased. North America this week, and in Hong Kong, steers were mixed on poor volume. Cows sold in volume, however, and they got rid of a lot of branded cows and native cows which needed to be sold, albeit at lower prices. You can read all about that in this U.S. Week in Leather report. Also, Vera Dordick, who was there, reports that the fair concluded with good activity, but a lot of new contacts, but not many contracts for the U.S. segment. Prime Asia had a big party in Dongguan to celebrate their 20th anniversary of their tannery, which is expanding as a lot of the trade gathered to cut the cake, their birthday cake. And their parent, UUN, revenues were reported to climb 18% in February. Also, there's a statistic on Chinese leather footwear export statistics for 2017, and China leather exports, according to the CLIA, the Chinese Leather Tanners Association, face good pressure. In America, drought and smaller breeding inventories signal a peak in the cycle numbers are near. We've had 3, 4, 5, 6% increases in slaughter for the last several years, and indications are we might be a peak and maybe the cycle will go back down. In America, combined export sales were over 400,000, and shipments were a little bit better, and the slaughter was 3.7 million. The number of hides outstanding was 3.7 million, which is almost the same as it was the week before. The poor news is that slaughter again exceeded sales and shipments. Not good for the market. So we have our forecast, we have our indications from the fair, a summary, video, a lot of pictures, so on and so forth. So if you want to come to our site, HideNet.com, you can see a great review on what happened in Hong Kong and pictures to back it up, and press conferences and interviews on all this. And you can also see this on our This Week in Leather publication and our international report. HideNet.com. The more knowledge you have, the more money you can make. Check us out, HideNet.com. Thanks for watching.